Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is another BoxyCharm unboxing, as I'm sure you can tell from the title of this video. If you're unaware what BoxyCharm is, it is a monthly subscription box and they have three options. So I get the regular BoxyCharm and I also get the Luxe. So the Luxe comes every 3 months and the regular comes on the months where you don't get the Luxe. You can also choose to upgrade your regular box to a premium box, which I clearly have not done. The regular box is $25 plus taxes, and the Luxe box is about $50 plus taxes, and I believe the premium box is like $35 plus taxes, but don't quote me on that. I will put a link for BoxyCharm in the description below as always. So let's get to the October box. This month's theme is Candy Shop. So in every box you get one of these little cards, and on the back it lists all the products you got, what they do, as well as how much they retail for. Ooh! First thing I'm seeing in my box this month is a little bag full of Luxie stuff. If you don't get BoxyCharm, then you probably would not know, but BoxyCharm loves to send us Luxie items. I had never heard of Luxie before I started getting BoxyCharm, but let me tell you, I am not mad that we get quite a few of their items. This month I got this cute little bag. It's got a rose gold zipper. I think this is super cute. I'm assuming this is a brush bag. Ooh, and it is full of brushes. We're definitely going to be playing with those today. I absolutely love the rose gold detail on this bag. My wedding rings are rose gold. I love rose gold, so I'm a sucker for this. And I love that these brushes have the rose gold detail as well. I have already received some Luxie brushes and I absolutely love them. I think they're amazing quality. They're super soft. And in my opinion, you can never have too many brushes. This is the Luxie Wonderlust set and it retails for $40. So those brushes alone cost more than my whole entire box. It's a great feeling. Moving on. Ooh, next up I got a Ciate London eyeshadow palette. It is called the Editor Palette. I have never had any Ciate London eyeshadow palettes, so I'm pretty excited to try this out. And as always, I will be playing with this today. Let's see what kind of colors we got. Ooh, yes. It is full of shimmery shades. I mean, it's not really screaming like fall, but I don't really think this palette screams much of anything other than gorgeous. So absolutely going to be playing with this today. It does not smell the best. And this palette retails for $32. Next up, I got something from Ace Beauty. It is the Draw It lip liner, so clearly I got some lip liner. Ooh, 2 of them. And they are in the shades So Gorgeous and Be Peachy. So I'm just going to swatch these real quick. Oh, that is very red. Wow, I would not have guessed that that would turn out that red. I don't think that the camera is picking it up quite as bright as it is in real life, but she bright. And then this one is Be Peachy, and it's just like a nudie peach shade. That eyeliner duo retails for $16. Oh, and to go with my eyeliner, I got Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss. This is a tinted lip butter. I don't know why, but I have this thing about smelling makeup products whenever I get them. I just like to know what they smell like. Does that make sense? Anybody else do that? Let me know in the comments if you do that too. Let me know I'm not alone. Going to swatch this. Oh wow, that. So apparently she is just like a lip balm because absolutely nothing is showing up on my hand. Yeah, nothing is showing up there. So I'm going to use this, but I think what I will do is I will put the Ace Beauty Be Peachy lip liner on my whole lips, and then I will put this over top because it's, yeah, whatever. I'm not mad about it, I'm just a little disappointed. and that retails for $20. And my final item is an item I picked. I got the Dose of Colors concealer, and I chose the shade Fair. Oh my, she is very fair. I think that might be a little too light, but I don't know, for concealer it might not be bad. So like I said, I did choose this item. Every month you get to choose at least one item in your regular box, and then like I said, I get the Luxie. I believe you get to choose like 2 to 3 items in there. And I have absolutely no idea about premium since I do not subscribe to that. But the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer retails for $24. So once again, I will be using this as well. It is a multitasking full coverage concealer, lightweight, easy to blend. Okay, I'm curious about this. It says it is a soft tinted lip treatment that pampers lips with a delicious blend of... No idea what this word is. So instead of putting this on later, I'm just going to pop some on right now. I don't know about it. I don't hate it. I have to say I am not fond of the smell whatsoever. That's definitely going to take some getting used to. Okay, so I'm going to use the concealer to prime my eyes because whenever I get a new concealer, oh my, that's a lot. I like to test how it wears as an eyeshadow base, and as long as this is not like a super hydrating concealer, it should make a very good eyeshadow base considering how light it is. I don't think this is gonna be too terribly light once I get my foundation on and everything, but I still am not sure yet. It still might be pretty light, but that's okay, we can make do. Alright, now let's play with this palette. Okay, like I said, I'm going to be using these brushes. So we got a tapered blending brush, a blending brush, a large shader, and a medium angled shading brush. And then it also came with this brow and lash groomer, which honestly I probably will never use, but maybe, who knows. So I would like to try to use all these brushes, and I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do 2 different looks on my eyes with this palette. Maybe one eye I will use mainly the right side, and then the other eye I will use the left side. So I think that's what I'm going to do today, especially considering the majority of these brushes are blending brushes. That way we can get the feel for all of them. I'm going to start by taking this pink shade on the tapered blending brush and apply that to outside of my crease. Oh, what in the world is happening there? I might have picked up a little bit of that green shade. Oops. Okay, so I'm loving this brush. And so far the shade is blending out pretty effortlessly, and it has way more pigment than I was expecting it to have, to be honest. Now I'm going to go in with this pure pencil brush and the bluish green shade here, and I'm going to deepen the crease using that. Going back in with that first brush, no additional product, just to blend it a little bit better. Okay, now I think I want to cut the crease. So far, the concealer seems to be performing pretty well as an eyeshadow base, so definitely excited about that. For my lid, I think what I'm going to do is start off with this yellow shade and then blend that into this green shade, and then maybe finish it off with this blue shade. Ooh, she pigmented. I love this yellow shade. I am a serious sucker for any shimmery yellow, especially when it has this much pigment. Ooh, those two blended together are stunning. There's a fly in here, driving me nuts. And then I'm going to finish it off with that dark blue shade. These shadows are insanely pigmented. Let me tell you, I am barely even dipping into them and they are applying like butter. I am extremely impressed with this palette. Okay, so that is look number 1. Now let's move on to the other eye and the other side of the palette. First, I'm going to start off with this taupey brown shade on the medium angled shading brush. Now taking the blending brush, I'm going to go into the brown shade, focus this on the crease. These shadows just keep blowing my mind. They are so pigmented. Like, I tapped into that brown shade twice and I got all this pigment from that. I am just blown away by this palette. Honestly, this is probably one of the nicest, if not the nicest palettes I have ever gotten in BoxyCharm. And yeah, this might have to be my favorite box I've ever gotten. I am loving all of the makeup I got this month. These brushes, oh, these shadows, butter. Only thing I'm not like super happy with is the Sol de Janeiro, but that's just because I was expecting this to have some sort of a tint to it, so that way it wasn't like I could actually wear it with my makeup, but whatevs. Not mad about it. My lips do feel buttery smooth, so that's a plus. Going back in with that tapered brush just to blend out those edges a little bit more. Let me tell you, I have not dipped back into that brown shade at all. That is all from that first tap into it. I am extremely impressed. Once again, I'm going to cut the crease. I don't think I'm going to be using this brush. I just think it's too big for my lid, for what I'm trying to do. Okay, I'm going to start with this shade down here. This purpley shade. Pop that on my inner corner. Okay, I'm having to dip back in on this one. It's still working. It's still insanely pigmented. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that shade. Whew, she's gorgeous. Wow. I did not really think this was going to be a good fall palette, but definitely if you stick to this half of the palette, whew, gorgeous for fall. Okay, now what I think I'm going to do to finish off this eye is dip into first the lighter blue shade and then the darker blue shade for the outer corner. Okay, I have to say I don't really think this palette needed 2 dark blue shades because this one's a little deeper, but there's not enough difference for them to both be in here in my opinion, but that's just me. Okay, that is my eyes finished for now. I will finish up my base and come back for the lower lash line and my lips because all I have left to use is the lip liner, I believe. Yeah, so it felt like I got a lot of makeup products, but then I went and used them and now it doesn't seem like that much. I will probably also come back when I do my concealer down here. Okay, I have my foundation on and I'm going to give this concealer a try on my under eyes. Let's hope it's not too light. She's looking pretty light. My bad. Wow, that is insanely light. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to mix this with something else to salvage it, but it does make an excellent eyeshadow base because it is basically white, so absolutely going to be using it from now on. Let's see if I can salvage it with a little bit of foundation. Okay, I don't think that looks quite as bad, but it's still pretty light there. Alright, I'm going to bake my face real quick and then we will get on with the lower lash line. Set my under eyes as well. One thing I did notice from this palette is that it has quite a bit of fallout, so definitely keep that in mind. So for this eye, I'm going to go back in with this pink shade. Yeah. And smoke that out. And then I'm going to go in with this shade that I used on my crease, and I'm going to keep that relatively close to the lash line. Oh, I got it in the eye. This palette, I love it, but the fallout is terrible. Ooh, that hurts. And for this eye, I'm going to use that large shader brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade. Oh, wow. So yes, this brush works really well for smoking out that lower lash line. I'm going to highlight with this one on both eyes. It's slightly more gold on my eye than I thought it looked in the pan, but I don't think it looks terrible. Just not quite what I was expecting. Just using the leftover to highlight my brow bone. That's it for the eyeshadow, so I'm going to finish the rest of my base and then we'll come back and test out those lip liners. Alright, as you can tell, I have the rest of my makeup done, and I'm thinking I'm going to be using the Be Peachy lip liner because I do not think this very red one is going to look very good with this look, so we'll just stick with a neutral lip. Okay, this applies very well as well. It is extremely smooth. I just don't know that I have a lipstick that's going to go with it. Ooh, this one might look good. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so that is everything that I got in my BoxyCharm for the month of October, and I have to say, I am extremely happy with my box this month. Like I said earlier, the only thing that I'm not really excited about would be this, but that's just because I don't love the smell of it, and like it was hydrating, but that didn't seem to last very long, so I am definitely loving this eyeshadow palette. Like I said, it does have a little bit of fallout, but it is so pigmented. I think that makes up for it. The brushes are amazing, as always. I do like my lip liners, but I wish I would have gotten a lipstick to go with them. I always say this whenever they send a lip liner. I really wish they would send a lipstick to go with, which is why I was excited for this, thinking it was at least tinted and that it would go with the lip liner, but it does not. So I'm going to quickly add up everything in this box to figure out what my grand total is. Okay, so the total value of all the products I got in this box is $132, which is amazing. I also have to say I don't think that the concealer looks too bad now that I have my whole face done. I don't think it's too light, but that could also just be because I added a little bit of foundation to darken it up a little bit. But overall, I love my October box. Let me know in the comments which eye you like better. I think they're both pretty bold, but I think this one's slightly more bold, so the bold or not so bold eye. Let me know which one you like better. Also, let me know if you would like to see more subscription box unboxings in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!